Hello decorators, welcome to our next video. Today I am going to take you to one of the best balloon businesses in Dallas, Balloons Wow. We are going to go through the workshop and I'm going to give you a room tour. Hope you guys are excited, keep on watching and follow me. Front. Come on. So this is their lobby area. This is their main entrance and here we have two peacock chairs sitting here that they are renting out for their events. But let me show you their offices. So this is the customer service room. This is where the magic with the cricut happening. And guys, check out their big shelf with all of the different vinyls that they have. So they have several different tables for their customer service. So these are the people that working with all the customers that submitted the inquiry or leading them to the event. They have a big whiteboard where they're writing down all of their ideas and some of the rules just to keep people on top of their game. But let me show you the next room. So this office is where the big bosses are sitting. And I'm talking about Daria and Kate. They are the owners of the Balloons Wow. If you guys seen them inside of my Instagram before, they're amazing. If you haven't, make sure you follow the Instagram because their story is super inspiring. So this is where they chill and they spend a lot of times in here. Honestly, not much interesting for the creative person, but it's very organized. Let's go next. Next is their storage room. And it has the light. So I will be honest with you, they did not want to show this room, but I was like, this is amazing. We're showing the working progress, and this is where they are keeping their boxes. So each box has basically everything you would need for the event, and they have 4 different themes. This is pretty smart to offer like a kit for the party. So for example, this is the space theme, and they have the stickers and they have the napkins, basically everything and anything to decorate for a party. Really smart. This is when I tell you that you should be diversifying your income, and this is one of the ways. Let's go to the next room. So now we are getting to more of a back of the room place, right? So this is where we have all these amazing people hanging out, taking a break from work. Say hi, you guys. Hi. Hello, YouTube. So this is where people have an opportunity to take a lunch break, basically chill from all of the inflation and customer service projects. All right, let's keep on going. So this room, they are renting out to one of the event planners. We don't have access to this room, but they're pretty much keeping all of their rentals in there. But I'm gonna take you to the next room that is just as exciting as everything else. Watch your step. And welcome to the laser cut room. This is where a lot of magic happens. This is where they are laser cutting all of their signs, their animals, and their mosaics. Like you can literally see the cutouts of things that they already cut out. Or that's the foam board or the wooden signs. Like a lot of people requesting to cut out their names. This is really popular. Another thing that I was like absolutely I loved it. Look at these. For the safari theme, so if people don't have the budget to rent out the whole animal because those things are expensive, they can rent out the cutout of the animal. And they have different ones. They have the giraffe, they have the jaguar, I would say. They have the lion. So really smart idea, and they obviously are multi-use animals because they're made out of wood. So this is what the laser cut machine look like. It can be complicated. You do need to operate that through the computer. But as soon as you kind of get a hang of it, it is amazing. It's amazing to have in a Decor service. All right, let's keep on going. So this is the emergency exit door, or we call it a back door. So this is where their employees are coming in every day and leaving every day. So basically an outside hot Dallas weather. We're not gonna go there. We're gonna come here. So this is their warehouse area. This is where they keep all of the backdrops, and they also paint all of their backdrops. As you can see, it's like literally a working room. I asked them not to clean this room. I was like, we wanna show exactly how it looks when you guys working there, because they're busy. They have so many orders on a weekly basis, monthly basis especially. And it's like, there's always like, right now they took like 10-minute break for me to film that video for you guys, but they're always working, which is amazing. The last time we were here, we counted over 40 bases that they've had. I'm pretty sure they multiplied that by now. They also have this beautiful wooden letters that they are renting out, and these are really popular for events. They are not marquee letters, you know, the ones with the bulbs inside. They are just regular wooden letters, and they are hollow inside. And they're like very easy to transport and set up for the event. You can spell out basically anything you want, and it's very little liability because there's no electric involved. Unlike with marquee letters, you have to plug them in, so your liability like triples, because now you can mess up with somebody else's electricity and it's a fire hazard, and we don't want to mess with that. So this is, I'm gonna show you outside in just a little bit, but I wanna show you the rest of the workshop. So this is their flower wall, their storage area. This is also where they keep their sequin walls and neon signs. So they have quite a few of different neon signs, and I'm just like, oh my God, like I never had that many with my business. But these are very popular add-on to basically every display that they sell. They have a number of flower walls and additional flowers that they can add to balloons or add to a flower wall, like certain flower wall, either to make it fluffier or patch it up. So these are the balloons that they are inflating for the upcoming setups, because I told you guys they're busy, and the rest of the inventory that obviously did not fit in the warehouse. So I'm pretty sure that the next room is going to be absolutely everyone's favorite, because it's a balloon room. These are my balloon queens, and they are actually literally right now working on the magic. So grateful for you girls. You're doing an amazing work. Look at these beautifully inflated clusters. So let me show you something that everyone wants to see. That look at this balloon storage. It is very dreamy, honestly, and it's organized, it's color-coded. So we have here, honestly, not just color-coded by color, they also color-coded by finish. So I have muted balloons here by Vitalitex, Calizan, Tuftex, Jamar, Qualitex. Here we have pretty much fashion colors, very common and highly requested colors when it comes to the balloon decorations. I'm talking about yellows, oranges, the hot pinks, and all of those, like, I wanna say standard colors, right? Here we have all of the chromes and reflex, beautiful add-on colors, more of a like luxury finish, also very requested. And the last closet here, we have all of the jumbos. Different jumbos with different sizes and different brands. That's where they live. They have 36-inch, they have 24-inch balloon. The last section on this wall we have is for all of the Mylar balloons that they have. They're all labeled, which makes it extremely convenient for different colors, different styles, and different holidays. So when you're looking for, let's say, New Year's Mylar balloons, this is where they live and you know where to find it. So this is where they have the packing up wall. This is where they have the travel boxes. Everyone should be having a travel box when you are going to set up, because basically, depending on what the setup is, you would be keeping your extra balloons here, your 260s, or basically anything you need to create or like install your creation, and that would go to the box. They have 4 of them. I believe one of them currently in one of the vehicles. Here they have the emergency box checklist, which does not include everything that goes into the box. So here, like the items on this list, they literally just keep in the car, and they want to make sure that it stays replenished for every order. So those things that they keep in the car to troubleshoot if something goes wrong. So this beautiful section is all of their bags for the balloons. They have clear ones, they have green ones. So they're like just very conveniently set up in a place where they are inflating their balloons. So the next section is streamers. They have pretty much every color of the rainbow, and they beautifully hanged on a hanger here. Each streamer is 10 foot, and as you can see, they are like very conveniently hanged and don't take much space. Because I know like a lot of people are struggling with the storage for these things. This is a beautiful way to store your streamers. These are the piñata ladders that they made for an event. They're just sitting here and waiting for their turn. In this section, this is where they keep all of their pastel colors, because in some moments like in the year, they can get really popular, like around Easter time. I want to say like every other event wants the pastel colors, and this is where they'll live in this workshop. Back here, they have bigger boxes of the balloons. Those are basically like a backup. So all of these balloons also live in the back wall that I showed you earlier, but when they're running low or they need to be replenished, this is where they're coming from. And when they see that these boxes are getting low or almost empty, this is when they reorder those colors. And basically those are the colors that they have. On this side, you can see the balloons that not as highly requested, but this is where they live. They have a lot of different like pearl finish balloons, but if they are requested, they do have them in stock so they can easily deliver to the event. One last room I want to show you guys is the Helium Room. So let me show you. So as you guys can tell, this is the helium balloon room. So we have a lot of different things here. Obviously we have 3 bigger helium tanks. We have the ribbons of any color you can imagine, but these guys are being really, really smart, and they pre-cut these ribbons to just have them ready. And like when they're inflating, they're like bunch of helium balloons. They just like take one and they're ready to go, instead of cutting and measuring each ribbon to each balloon. They also have the tassels for like a bigger balloons, and those are gorgeous. They're pre-made. I'm pretty sure they're highly requested, and they have them with like shimmery and tissue, and they also created a tablecloth tassel that actually looks pretty cool with balloons. I saw them in action, and it is cheaper for a client to order the tablecloth streamer versus the tassel streamer. It doesn't look as fluffy, but like in action, it works. But so just like a really cool idea for you guys. Like thanks to Balloons Wow, we get a lot of cool ideas. On this side, this is where they keep their Mylar balloons for like a helium inflation, and obviously they have a lot of the spiky stars. They are really highly requested around the area. Letters, really popular for birthdays and add-ons. Then we have our orbs, we have Bobo's balloons, and the character balloons for the rest of the room. This is the shelf for all of the stuffers. So this is where they keep confetti to put inside of the Bobos, or between the balloons, they have like different types of plenty of confettis. They also keep their shines here, like the high flow, the high shine, balloon shine. They also keep their hairspray, not for balloons, for pampas grass. If you guys ever work with the pampas grass, you know it kind of sheds. So in order to prevent shedding, you would be spraying the hairspray on it. That's a little life hack, write it down. So this is where they keep basically everything for the inflation of the balloons, starting from the balloon cap and the confetti, and finishing with all of the beautiful finishes like high shine or the balloon shine. Now let me show you one final destination. So I just want you guys to notice how smart the organization of the space was, because this is where the whole magic happens. This is where the production happens. We inflate all of the balloons here, we put the garlands together like this, but look how fluffy it is. It's beautiful. And it's like literally ready to be installed. Then balloons make it over here to the next room. This is where they're being stored and like in bags, and this is where they're waiting for be like loaded in and delivered. So they stay here, and then they are going through our transportation room. So this is where like you walk through this room, and this is where their vans are, and they're loading that into the van, and they are on the way. But let me show you their van. While we're walking out, like look at this tool amazing tool wall. So these are the shelves with all of the paints, with all of the heat gun, with all of the drills. I'm obsessed. Beautiful, all in one place, so they don't have to buy paint every time they have to paint something. They have like a good storage of those things. So they have two different vans. This is one of them. And look how spacious this is. And remember I told you about this emergency box? This is where they keep it. So this box literally lives in this truck, and it just like goes with them to every setup. And their staff, their team, they are responsible to making sure that this box is replenished and has all of the things on that little list that I showed you earlier. So what do you guys think? Do you love this space? I feel like this type of space is every balloons artist's dream. But I have good news for you. This company is so busy that they are always looking for help. And you can be their next team player. I'm gonna leave the link to their company profile. You can go ahead and reach out to them, because working with such a big company in such a beautiful space is such an amazing experience. So I hope you're going to take advantage of that, and I will see you in the next video.